So hello everyone. I would like to remind you all of the project that you're going to submit this first week of the month. Okay, so if you watch the video I uploaded last December, the last video before this one, I have instructions there on how you're going to make your project. But anyway, I'm going to repeat it in this video. So last meeting, let me share my screen. We looked into this article last meeting. Let me share my screen. We read this article last meeting. So what article is this? The title of this article is Development and Evaluation of a Motorcycle Ignition System Testing Instrument, in which the authors they developed a certain technology called the motorcycle ignition system testing instrument. Okay, so this is their invention. So they developed a certain device. Anya, pagkahuman aning pag-develop nila sa ilang device, ilang gipa-evaluate ang device sa mga eksperto, okay? Tagaan nila ang mga eksperto og questionnaire, kanya ilang gipa-rate ang mga eksperto, okay, for this aspect of the device. One ba, negligibly valid, walay gamit. The validity of the device is very low, very negligible. Negligible gani means gamay kaayo murag way contribution, walay validity. Okay, or dito sa 5, very highly valid, very useful, very relevant ang device. So, yun sa pag-evaluate nila sa ilang inimbento nga device, they requested experts to evaluate their invented device using a questionnaire. Okay, how do we know nga questionnaire ang gigamit? We know because na ay mga tables na ilang gi-present. Okay, table 1, i-present sa mga authors unsay resulta sa evaluation by the experts. For this aspect on technical feasibility, mao ni ang ratings gihatag sa mga experts, average ratings. For this aspect na put on technical feasibility in terms of device precision, this is also the average rating of the experts. So daghang aspeto sa device nga gi-evaluate sa mga experts. So kini siya, this table presents the evaluation of the experts for the aspect on ease of operation. Kini pud nga aspect nga gi-evaluate sa experts, ease of portability, and look at the scores given by the experts. So they tapped 20 experts. So in our project, we are going to tap 10 lang, okay? Pretend experts lang, not really real experts pretend. So this is the form that I showed you earlier. And in this form, ang atong gustuhan is mag-imagine ta og device na atong inimbento, okay? A survey to assess the quality of the name your innovation here. Just come up with an imaginary inventive device kunuhay that you invented, imong hinimo, imong inimbento. And then here's your name here, here's the pretend expert here, so what tani mong expert kunuhay, and there's your name here and signature, and then mo na mo ingon ka dire sa expert magpa-evaluate ko sa klase-klase nga aspeto sa akong inimbento nga device. Kung gamay ra kayo ang iyang usefulness, imong checkan diri ang number 1. Kung igo-igo ra ang usefulness sa akong device, checkan ang number 3. Kung taas gyud ang utility, ang kagamitan, maayo kaayo ang pagkahimo nako of this aspect of my device, then the expert can rate this aspect of your device as 5. For example, the device does not require complex cleaning. Dili kuno sa ra kuno kaayo limpyon, dili kaayo arte, okay? Sayon ra i-maintain. So 5, yes, okay kayo. Taas kayo imong rating itay ani nga aspect, okay? Sa evaluation, so the expert can check number 5 here. Okay, so I will show you the sample of a student's work. I will stop sharing my screen. So this is here, this is how you're going to submit it, okay? So this is an example of a work by a BIT student. And then, okay. So anyway, this part here, yun ni siya yung na kinahanglan nga i-computerize. You can just actually write this handwritten nga table. There's this kining aspect, this one, this one. This is all in your group chat. I already gave you, kinit siya. Okay, I already gave this to you in your group chat. Kining a questionnaire. It's already in your group chat. You just download this, you just print this, and because we're going to have 10 experts, you're going to print 10 copies. So there are several copies here on all of this, total to 10 copies. So what you're going to do is you rate, ikaw na po yung rate. Okay, this is just for the purpose of practicing. Practice ta nga magpa-evaluate sa atong device, the experts. So, rate ni mo din he, you're the expert, different names, expert, but actually, ikaw na po yung check because this is just for the purpose nga mag-practice ta. So, you check ni mo different aspects of the device, make an evaluation, check this all, and then you get the average. We get the average, i-total ang points, tanan, divided by 10. Naibutang diri ang average rating diri sa front, at the front kay kining front mao ni siya ang summary of the evaluation of the experts. Mao ni siya ang summary. So kining mga values diri, these are already the summary of the values na niya diri sa napo ka questionnaire. So make sure that the summary that you gave here, kana siya nga average rating that you gave here is the average rating of the 10 questionnaires. Okay? So nanay average rating, and then you classify also the rating. Is it highly valid or moderately valid? And you use katong this one. Let me share my screen again. You use this one, kini siya nga part, use this as your guide. Use this as your guide. Kung 5 gani ang grade, then it's very highly valid. 4, it's highly valid. Tanawa ang table. Okay, tanawa ang table nga gigamit ani na study. Look, so the average rating is here, and then the descriptive rating is here. VHB means very highly valid. Isa man nagikuha gikan sa kini siya nga criteria, kini siya nga pag-categorize nila sa mga scores. Okay, so we are trying to copy here the style presented by the authors of this study. Mo ni ang guide, kini nga study is our guide. So the summary is already here, and then I require that you write an explanation here. Try to explain the meaning of these ratings. Explaining you the meaning of these ratings. Again, there's no need na ipa-computer. I am very fine, very okay with just handwritten explanation. Handwritten summary, that's okay. And then handwritten explanation, that's very okay. Now, I chose this sample of the student, this student's work. I chose this as the work that I want to present to you because I like the explanation here, because the explanation here given by the student is an explanation of the ratings. Iyang explain ang mga ratings dire. Okay nga. Okay, for this aspect, maayo ang rating nga gihatag sa mga eksperto. Okay, 4 point something. Highly valid ang mga rating. Iyan ang discuss din the student gave a short explanation on the ratings for each aspect. Why are we going to do it that way? Because, again, let me share my screen. In the study that we have been reading, tanawa diri sa discussion, these authors, ila pong discuss mga niyo. For example, political acceptability. There, it also shows in Table 8 that ang ilang device, a motorcycle ignition system testing instrument, got a rating with an overall mean of 4.95 or very highly valid. Experts gave the highest mean of 5.0, which means that ang kining MISTI is the device nga ilang inimbento, which means that the motorcycle ignition system testing instrument is acceptable to target end users. Kuya, kayo in this paper, you can find an example that gidiscuss gyud sa mga authors ani nga paper ang resulta sa evaluation sa mga eksperto. Dili man lisod. They just stated that okay, for this level or for this aspect of the evaluation, to evaluate sa mga experts, these are the values nga nakuha. Okay, 4.95, 4.75, 4.90, which means that this aspect of our invented device is very good, very acceptable, the level of social acceptability, very acceptable to our experts. Yan ang na pag-explain, very short explanation para natay makatunan, para maapod mo yung mantiguhan in your future subjects. Kay when you are in third year, you have a research subject there, you will be asked to make a proposal, something like that. So this will be very useful to you. This exercise will be very useful to you. Okay, so final instructions, make a brief explanation here, explain the meaning of the ratings na nakuha ninyo in the evaluation. Okay, nakuha in the evaluation. Gisagi kani nga mga values. These values are the average of the individual questionnaires, which you will be attaching at the back. Okay, 10 because we have 10 experts. Okay, so get the average, put it here, and then make a brief explanation here on the meaning of these numbers. Very easy and very useful exercise. So I'll be waiting for that next week. And final reminder, you don't really need to computerize the summary. Kini, ipa-print. Pero kini, pwede na siya i-handwritten. Why does the student have a perfect score? The student has a perfect score because the student explained, number one, the value here, I checked, the value here is really the average of the 10 questionnaires. Second, the student provided a good explanation of these values here. So that's the thing that I look for. Di mo mangilad sa average, and then tarungunin yung explain, unsay meaning ana, na good ba ang resulta sa evaluation sa mga eksperto or dili maayo ang resulta sa evaluation, dili maayo ang mga aspeto sa inyong device na gi-invent. So that's what I simply look for. So I will wait for your project this week so that I can give you your grades next week. And for those, there are students already also that I have already given their grades because I've already submitted as well. Thank you and have a fruitful 2023 ahead. Okay.